Okay, this is the cake from Sleeping Beauty. Holy layers. Yeah, so we have a few things to decide. Do we just do a white cake, like super white cake, like egg white, snow, whatever, and then we don't have to frost it white, and then we do the blue, or we do frosting? Okay, everyone's, okay, so we're gonna frost it white. The only reason I say that is because I've seen this picture before, and they did a pretty okay job with it, but honestly, low-key, I think ours might be better. Not to be that person, but like, not to have an ego, but I just have like a small ego sometimes. See, they just use cake and then blue frosting. I think we frost it. I do think white frosting will look nicer. Okay, so how many layers is that? 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I do think I think I would give it 13. Left, used 14 layers. You know what I might do is actually, instead of making a homemade, I might use box. Why box cake? Because we're gonna, you know, measure out each thing in its own, and with my mixing bowl and stuff like that, and mise en place, all my stuff, we're looking at about 3 hours of baking and mixing alone, compared to box cake will take like an hour. A box cake will cost me like 60 bucks, and real cake would cost me like 200 bucks. It's not necessarily for something. If it was for something, my goal is always for it to taste good. This isn't necessarily for something. So, I mean, half of this cake is gonna get sent to Ludwig's workers. Connor Dog VA will eat half of it. We'll take some to Deco. Like, it's not like for a party. Like, I don't need to impress anyone with this cake, you know what I'm saying? Connor Dog, formerly VA, yeah. Got here almost 2 hours late. Can't wait to see how much progress you've done. Okay, I think we're going this size, which is 8-inch. Currently, you know what? Here we go. We were talking about organizing. Let's organize cake pans together. Are you ready? Don't worry, there's more. If the broom is this size, is that broom culinary grade? I don't care. Jesus, how's the broom gonna support it? Okay, here's the deal, you guys. I'm gonna say this disclaimer once, and you're gonna like it. We do this thing over here at QTCinderella Industries, where we remember that QTCinderella has been a very, very professional pastry artist and pastry chef in the back. I'm accredited in many different ways. I've been published in magazines. I've made wedding cakes for very famous people. I've made wedding cakes for very poor people. I've made wedding cakes all across the board. I've made thousands of them. And so instead of questioning every single thing I do, today we are gonna join each other in trusting the process. That's right, it might be new for you, but what I need you to do is just, when you are freaking out and when you think, that's not gonna work, instead of telling me, I just want you to sit there, okay? Because it's gonna work. It will always work. And you might be like, how is that gonna hold up the cake? Just wait, it will. So, our problem is, we only have 3 8-inch pans. Oh my God. I found the cheesecake bottom. Does anyone have a Lego extraction tool? I'm gonna hit this really hard. Ready, guys? Hold your breath. I'm gonna try hitting it from the bottom. Ready, guys? Put it in a hot oven. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hot metal expands, but then also this is gonna expand. Yeah, that's my fault. I'm gonna put some oil on it, and we're just gonna put it in the oven. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put it in the oven for a little bit while we think. Let it expand and then hopefully drop off. Top layers are smaller. No, they're definitely all the same size. It just starts to tilt. I mean, I could do like, I think they're the same size. I think it'll look kind of stupid because if you go smaller and you're tilting, it's like kind of funky. They do look smaller. I disagree. I think they look exactly the same. The cool thing is it was filmed when they made it. Let's just check and see what the freaking professionals did, you know? Ooh, yeah, that is all the exact size instantly, and then it falls. Proved you idiots wrong real quick, but we can actually see 1, 2, 3, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, all right, let me think on this, everybody. Alakazoo, la blah 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 blue, la bippity boppity boo. Put it together, and what have you got? Bippity boppity, bippity boppity, bippity boppity boo. Oh, I knew that was a bad idea. God damn it. Oh, it doesn't work. I forgot the fucking thing doesn't work. God damn it. Chat. The fire alarm may or may not go off. Why don't you work? Oh, Durs, stay in here. No, it's chaos. Damn it! Ah! Wait, call 911. Shit, fuck. I need flour. Flour's good, right? You need flour. It's right, chat? No, we're good. We're good. It's out. God damn it! It's not flour. Thank God I paused to think. Stop dancing, chat. Flour would have exploded. The second I said flour, I thought I like paused for a second. I was like, no, it's not flour. Yeah, flour literally would have caused an explosion. She started running in circles like a sim. No, it was just because there was too much. There was a fire, my cat ran away, and when the thing was going off, that was not my finest work. I would like everyone to know I usually handle myself much better in those situations. People are gonna call me idiot online. They're gonna be like, flour. Flour is not the option. I'm ready for everyone to call me stupid. In the moment, I was not. The comment section is gonna be miserable. I wish none of that was on stream. Especially after I went on a rant earlier about being a professional. That was embarrassing. Do not use flour to put out your fire. I'm so happy that my brain clicked right then. So, what's up?
You're still a professional in my eyes.
Yeah.
You're still a professional in my eyes.
Everyone's gonna react to it, and then everyone's reacts are gonna be in my react. I'm gonna watch everyone call me a dumbass. Man, how cool would it have been if I would have just handled it correctly? If I would have just grabbed baking soda and been like, and been done, but I fucking grabbed flour. Ah! You're never gonna hear the end of this, I know. Just watch the clip. I don't want to. Imagine watching your most embarrassing moment live in front of all your friends. Okay, I think 4 boxes was too much in here, but we're gonna do it anyway. I deserve this, I do. I deserve this. Just so you guys know, I will think of this for a very long time. Cute, we all have a core memory together. Isn't that nice? Aw, we're bonded now. The great fire of 2025. First stream, I'm already hooked. Well, the fires don't happen every stream, okay? I can never be such a freaking egotistical jerk again where I say, guys. I've had 15 years of experience in a kitchen and 10 of that being professional and yada yada yada. Fucking dumbass bitch, what's wrong with me? Oh man. Okay, alright, keeps going. Starts a fire and then proceeds to make box cake mix. Cue to your brand. This is not my finest day in the kitchen, okay? And I put too much in I should have done only 3 boxes and I did 4 and it's gonna overflow. Everything's fine, just so you guys know. Never in my 20 years in the kitchen have I been the one that starts the fire. Everyone's gotta start a fire once in their lifetime, I guess. Oh my God. It's funny, because I can deal with the laughers. I can deal with the people making fun. I can deal with the people being like me when I try to cook or, you know, stuff like that. What I can't deal is with those dumbass know-it-alls that are gonna be like, actually, it's baking soda. Those are the people that are gonna drive me crazy. Okay, all right, give me a stir. We're gonna just stir this in here. Every goddamn time I try to make a big cake with box mix, we always do this. Fine, you win, you win. You win, God, you win. I don't know which one of you freaking Etsy witches did this to me, but not cool. Take it back, Etsy witches, it's not cool. All right, don't worry. Once we get these cakes in the oven, we are really gonna be cruising, huh? Okay, we only have 1. Where are my other rounds? Yippee, in you go. Can you show the design inspo for the cake? Yeah, let me get these in the oven, okay? It's been 4 hours. Guys, it's okay, no fire. Grab the flour. Good one, chatter. Hands up, chefs. Mods, set me a timer for 25 minutes. I've been baking and cooking since I was 10 years old. And you know what we never talk about? We never talk about safety in the kitchen. And today I want to talk about specifically fire safety. If you're in a panic scenario, maybe you need to smother a fire to put out the flames, baking soda is always your go-to. Never use flour. Baking soda is really, really important. I would never, ever, ever use flour. Come on out of here, cakes. Oh, baby. Come on out, come on out. They could be in there a little longer, but I'm taking them out because we have to make so many cakes that it's totally fine. First cakes out of the oven. Can I get a, I don't know, give me whatever. Hiya. Hiya. Nice, beautiful. Those cakes look so yummy. They're box cakes, LOL. What the fuck, your gatekeeping ass? What do you mean box cake can still look yummy, you weird ass? It does look yummy. Box cake hits sometimes. They learn to hate on box cake from you. I would never. Do a bunch of Halloween cakes. I'm gonna try to do some cake giveaways. All right, give me a 30-minute timer, Mog. Someone said, what is Sleeping Beauty? That person said, your mom when I, your dad. Your mom when I, your dad. Your mom when I, your mom with your dad.
Hi, Feathers. My name's Daisy, and I'm afraid of fires.
Right above the food. Oh, why I oughta. Why I oughta. Oh God, these cakes are taking forever. I'm gonna take them out a little early again. Oh God, I almost dropped it. We have a lot of cake to bake, so it's important to every minute counts. $12 cakes down. If we have a lot, then I might make a backup 16th layer. If we have a little, then maybe I'll make that cake pan that we have. All right, cakes are in the oven, chef. All of the batter that we need for the Sleeping Beauty cake is officially in the oven. All right, we are gonna start with 2 pounds of buttercream. What kind of icing are you making? We're just making buttercream. And I will tell you something that I think is my specialty that a lot of people do not do, but I am really good at sculpting buttercream. It is something that takes a lot of patience and a lot of learned technique. And this cake is going to have that. If you don't know what I mean by sculpting buttercream, you can go on my cake Instagram and look at Ludwig's birthday cake. Typically, like the one from the Totoro, typically someone would make that out of fondant, but I made it all out of buttercream. Or the Mario cake. The Mario cake, normally someone would do that in fondant. I made it out of buttercream. So this one is gonna have a lot of that optical illusion of like the cake drooping out is gonna be sculpted buttercream. So I think it's gonna be kind of cool. I love baking in the middle of the night. It's a bit of a problem. I actually used to love the bread shift. 3 a.m. shift, I'd often not sleep before it. I would just stay up all night and then sleep during the day. It was really bad for my social life, but I figured I worked when everyone was sleeping and then I slept when everyone else was working. As a refresh to everybody, this is what we are making today. Well, not that one, this one. Ta-da! I thought you made that yesterday. We didn't finish because I started my kitchen on fire. Are we making the fairy? No. All right, let's take out all of our cakes. I just want to see if I don't level, hypothetically, how tall this cake is gonna get, okay? See that? That's a chunk. That needs to be leveled, for sure. Wow. It has to be 15. You guys didn't even know it was 15 until I looked at it last night. I counted it differently. Everyone said it was 13. I would also be fine if it was one short, so then I didn't have to glue this back together. See, that's like so big. 11 seems perfect. Yeah, I think there's gonna be frosting, so it's gonna gain some inches. Hypothetically, I think we do 13. Like, I mean, that stood up by itself just fine, so I'm not really worried about the cake falling over once we have all of our structures in place and stuff like that, because I think I haven't seen anyone do it proportionally, like, super correctly, and so I'm kind of excited to try that, you know? Yeah. So much for making it flat. Damn it, if I would have done this last night, we would have been in such good shape, but I just simply didn't do it. We're is that saw $250? It's incredible. I will say I've never found a better cake leveler. Fucked. Okay, this is just the crumb coat, so this is gonna be a very thin layer of frosting. I'm gonna be a little thorough with the crumb situation. Been really convenient. There's these so dramatic. So now we're doing our pretty coats. Okay, these might unfortunately need a few layers. All right, we're gonna do a lot of that, a lot of back and forth here for a little bit. All right, we're gonna get 2 cake stands out so we can rotate these back and forth essentially. Okay, dokie. Switch to frosting them on these boards actually. Oh. Do a quick little cleanup and reevaluate our shopping list for tomorrow, okay? Hello vlog, we are back with another cake vlog. I hope you liked the last one. If not, then I'm sorry that I'm doing this. That is our cake. I am hung up on a few details, like how to get that curvature. Essentially, we want a bit of a zigzag happening. What I'm looking to do is I'm at the Home Depot, place where dreams are made of, and I have to figure out what I want to build this base out of. So essentially, my body goes this way. It's got some, what's that called? Scoliosis in the cake. I need something kind of heavy as my base. So the dream is to find like a round platform that I can use as my base, take a screw up through, have a rod here. The idea in my head is I need something like this. I need a rod with an angle like that. It's been a while since I've had to build a skeleton for a cake. You can look up the Mario cake. That one needed a pretty intense skeleton. I think PVC pipe might be my friend here. We're gonna go inside of the Home Depot and we're gonna make our dreams come true. We're unbuckling. I don't know, let's go inside. Going straight to plumbing. That's where I think we're gonna find our stuff. Maybe hardware? My dad would be so proud. My dad used to build my cake structures when I was in high school making cakes. He is a landscaper who, obviously I would always watch build sprinkler systems, and so I know my way around some PVC pipe. Anyway, I'm gonna get some stuff and see if we can make him proud. I'll let you know. We got it. Okay, I'm all checked out. I'm hoping this will work. I should have brought a tape measure. I also don't have a drill, and I wish I did have a drill because my goal is big board. Okay, we're gonna, with PVC pipe, build a box. Ideally, you would screw that directly into the board. I don't have a screwdriver, so I think I might hot glue gun it and then tape it to the board. Build my cake, and then, I'm not really sure. Ugh. Damn it, this is why you should draw it in there. Okay, once I build the box, the cake was gonna go around the box, and then I had a PVC arms that I was gonna go like that. However, I did not grab a connector from this. I need one of those, you know what I'm talking about? Two of these to connect the box to the arm, and then you build your cake up. It looks like it's falling, and then you put your broom there. Does that make sense? I gotta go back in the store. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Let's go check out again. It's time. Oh, we got everything. Let's see if our plan works out. Also, it's so muggy today. I'm so sweaty. Oh my gosh. Let's go make this cake that nobody asked for. See you in the kitchen. Number one, they charged me twice for something, but I didn't say anything because I was too shy. I know, chat. The goal is to make a little square that's gonna live inside of our cake. It's gonna be kind of small. This is a big version because we're not cutting, but later we'll cut, obviously. Okay, hypothetically a little square. It'll end like here, and then we'll add these guys, and then we'll conjoin them, and then we'll have a little armature, and it'll go out. Genius! You might be like, Cutie, how'd you think of that? Well, I am a landscaper's daughter, so he did sprinkler systems growing up. I would help. I'd use the blue glue, get on my fingers, last for a few weeks. Hated that shit. That shit was nasty. Let's pull out my blues. This baby blue, pretty close. There's a midnight blue in case we need some depth to it. This is gonna be way too bright, so I don't even think we'll touch this. Ooh, sea mist. Cobalt, there's bluebell, there's my royal. My royal's gonna pull too purple. Denim, look, that color. That is the exact fucking color. Cornflower would have been perfect, but we don't have it, so. This is my biggest complaint with color meal, is it just takes so much color. Like this color, and then add a little bit of black to it, I'd be so happy. Please focus on that. But I don't have enough food coloring to get it that saturated. But wouldn't that be so pretty? It's not a bad color. Like, I would be happy with this. It's not bad, I just want it darker, because I do think a lot of the other cakes we were looking at, they missed the color just by a mark. Depending on my test that I do right now, I could be happy with this color. Now that I'm seeing it like in a different light, it's not horrible. I'm gonna keep it in the bowl so you don't see it against blue. So that, it's close, it's not perfect. I think we added slightly too much cobalt in our tester, so I'm not gonna add as much cobalt. Okay, I'm gonna add one more drop of magenta. It's just not really getting there. Some spots are dramatically too purple now. This is the color we started with, which I think is the best one. This is the color when it was too purple. This is our current color. One is good, go with one. Well, it's too late. Okay, I have one idea that I'm tempted to do. I'm not gonna like myself if I do it, but I'm tempted to do it. Let me just, it would be this ratio. So I'd make a brand new batch of white frosting and add only about a cup of that white, or that blue. I like this blue. Ah! Shade looks perfect. It's one shade too dark. No matter what, we walk away after this, okay? I think we did it. We're looking at the bottom blue. Can you guys believe that? That was like first try. It took me no time at all. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna frame this and sell this. The blue incident. So per my plan, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my base going up through here. can hold that much of an angle with that many. And then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, okay. Bam. Trisha, will you come put your finger right here for a second? Take your finger away. Let me just see. We're gonna get, so keep in mind, we're gonna get some more shapes with sculpting some frosting here. Okay, this is about to get really fun. I like the stacking, and we're gonna, some of the wonkiness is gonna be exaggerated with some buttercream sculpting, okay? We got a whole shade of blue. That's all we've gotten done today. This is gonna be our bright yellow, and then our dark yellow. I don't know what I did today. Oh, son of a bitch. So we're gonna use this bright ass yellow. Girl, you got blue all over you. Do not get that in the... We're gonna do this yellow with a little bit of mango to get it more of like a sunflower yellow. So this is the piping yellow that like goes around the border. There you go. 1, 2, 3. That looks good. This is where she's gonna live. For the base, there's no going back. 3, 2, 1. All right, it actually looks like I didn't do that curvature before on my test. I started that curvature after the 4. So I kind of went more straight and then, okay. And we're gonna start that curvature a little more with the next one, actually. We've got to kind of smooth it and then go in with layers on top of the smooth. Yep. Okay, there's your table. All right, I'm gonna be sparing with the blue here. Well, now we've got to use our blue to fill in all the spots. I'm gonna try one bite of each and then decide.
That's cool.
You like it?
Yeah.
You can't even tell unless you're in person to see the 2 different shades of yellow. 2, 3. Okay. I'm also gonna sift some flour on the bottom because I think it would look nice. Wow, chefs. Me? Do the pose. The lighting is bitch, right, chef? Yeah, the lighting is horrible, but that's what I get for finishing at midnight.
She made a crazy cake.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Do you want?
Oh my God.
Do you see what it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be pretty good.
Damn, wait, that's strong.
Yeah, we did it. Ready? Ooh, take your pictures. All right. See you later, chat. I hope you were thoroughly impressed by my cake. Okay, see you, chat. Goodbye now.